Okay, so this, again, like Brad said, is about the last planner system. And this is the definition from the Lean Construction Institute as far as what the last planner system is. So I'll let you read that. But it's a control and management system, production control and management system, okay? And it focuses on improving the reliability of the handoffs from the beginning of our projects. So we emphasize the last planner system is not just for the construction phase. We have high-performing teams that are using the last planner system in the pre-sale, in the sales pursuit, in design, pre-construction, buyout, and construction phase, okay? So we're going to break you up into teams. Some of the feedback that we have from all of our Advancing Lean is it's great over the course of the week to work alongside with other people from other geographies. Okay, so let's press on with the parade of trades. So one of the challenges we have in our industry is we always talk about, time, cost, quality, schedule, safety, right? And oftentimes we say, okay, pick any two, right? If you try to do all four, you're not going to get all four. But why not? Why can't we do it? Why can't we have it all? And so our industry is challenged with these trade-offs that we constantly have to wrestle with, okay? So we're going to talk about this exercise called the Parade of Trades. So can I see a show of hands? Has anybody played the Parade of Trades? So one. You have, Doug? Yeah. Okay, good, good. So this basically is a simulation to test what's most important. So what is the most important to get the best results for your job? Is it point speed? In other words, pushing every station or every trade to go faster, on each task? Is that the most important way for us to get results? Or is system reliability, meaning planning the work so that every handoff happens the way it was planned? So I want to see a show of hands. How many people think that point speed, making sure that every trade goes fast, is the most important way for us to get work done? Nobody raises their hand. Okay? So how many people think that being reliable in our planning is the most important thing, having system reliability? So all the hands go up. Is that what we do? I see a lot of people shaking their heads, so let's be honest with each other. Right? Do we work to have system reliability, that we plan the work? If system reliability is so important, why are we focusing on making every trade go faster? Right? And that's what this simulation hopefully shows us, gives us some insights to. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we're doing a tenant improvement on a school project. And basically this is the school building, the classroom wing. And basically we're going to start here and we're going to flow down this set of classrooms, go across the corridor, flow down that set of classrooms, come back to this set of classrooms. We don't have to worry about the water closet here or the restrooms, and then flow down that. So you have a classroom wing. The base building is completely done, and what you are doing is you are trades that are going to do the tenant improvement. Okay, finishing out that. Okay. So let's talk about these facts. On your table, you're going to see, so don't touch them yet, but basically there's a bag of 35 chips, and that's going to represent those classrooms. Okay. So we're going to try to work to get the 35 chips, and then basically inside each bag is a die, so the singular for dice. Okay, so you have a standard die, and whatever you roll on the die represents how many classrooms you got done that week. Okay, so you're going to roll the die to advance the work to each trade. Okay? And one roll is 1 week's of work. So if you roll the die, that's a week worth of work, And whatever's on the die tells you how many classrooms you got done. Okay? So each dot on the die represents one unit or one classroom. Okay? So if you roll a 6, you did 6 classrooms that week. If you roll a 1, you did 1 classroom that week. Okay? Quite simple. The other thing is to complete one unit, it's $1,000 in direct and overhead cost. So there's no profit in that $1,000. You're going to spend $1,000 for every dot on the dice, or every classroom you finish. Okay? That clear so far? All right, so what's the average roll on a die? What is it? 3? 3.5? I agree with the 3.5. How did we do the math? Just so you can visually see it, right? We add each face of the die, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. That's 21, right? And then you divide that by 6 to get 3.5. So on average, you should be rolling 3.5, again on average. And you would get 3.5 classrooms done every week. Okay? Agree with that so far? That's the math. So 3.5. So how many weeks will it take each trade to finish their work on 35 classrooms? 35, right? Divided by 3.5. So how many weeks? 10. So each trade should take, on average, by the math, 10 weeks, right? So making sure you see visually the math, because we want to make sure you don't just hear it. So how many weeks will it take the team? Again, you have 7 stations. You have 7 trades at your table. So how long is it going to take each total team to finish the job? I heard 13. Anybody else wants to take a shot at this? I hear 17 weeks. Somebody's shaking. 22 weeks.
One gets started 1 week after the other one starts?
Yes.
Okay.
Each one starts a week after the next one.
7 plus 10, 17.
17, 7 plus 10? Anybody else have another answer? Why 16? First week already is counted, right? This is one of those n plus 1 things. Stairs and risers, if you're a carpenter, the stairs and riser math. So let's look at that. The first trade takes 10 weeks. The second trade should finish 1 week later, or week 11. Okay? So if this is station number 1, Bassam is going to finish week 1. Ahmad's 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the painter, the last person, should finish week 16. Okay? So let's write that down as that's what our customer expects, right? If we do the math, we should finish week 16. Make that very visible and keep that in our minds, okay? So, would you agree that this is what that schedule would look like? Right? So the first trade starts, and then a week later the next trade starts. A week later the next trade starts, right? How many people have put a schedule together like this? Show of hands. Yeah. Did it work that way? No. All right. Thank you for your honesty.